everyone, so as you probably know, I'm over in the States right now. I'm actually in LA. You guys have actually been asking me what kind of stuff I pack with me on overseas trips, so I thought I would take the opportunity to show you guys what I pack. It's a lot, but just keep in mind that I was attending Fashion Week shows and I still have to film my makeup tutorials while I'm here, so I do pack quite a lot. I won't start with makeup because I'm going to shoot that from above, so I'll have to grab the camera. I'll start with like skincare and hair products. Firstly would be my fake tanner. Yes, I pack fake tan with me when I travel, especially just because this one is so convenient, I guess. This is the Express Mousse from Le Tan. I apply it like a regular mousse tan. I just use my Le Tan mitt as well. They have a really good, fluffy, amazing mitt. And you just apply it. It has like a guide color so you can see where you're putting it, and you can see if you've missed any spots. You only have to leave it for a minimum of 30 minutes before you wash it off. If you leave it on for 30 minutes, you get a light tan. If you leave it on for an hour, you get a medium tan. If you leave it on for an hour and a half or 2 hours, I think you get a really dark tan. Once that short time is up, I can then have a shower. Like once you shower, you wash off some of the guide color, but then it develops throughout the day. And depending on how long you left it on, as I said, it gets darker and darker and darker. So it's just really convenient because I don't have to like waste time sitting around in like loose black clothing and feeling really sticky. With this one, all I have to set aside is like an hour or two, and it's like olive based, so it's really natural looking. And then I've got more stuff in here. I've got my deodorant, which is, well, this says Sure, but it's Rexona Maximum Protection, the clinical protection one. If I put this on, I don't sweat. Actually, you know what? I might put some on right now. So glam. It's really good. You don't sweat, you smell fresh. Great. What else is in here? My toothpaste, of course, I still use the Optic White Express White. I was in the ad for this and it does work. It does keep my stains away and it even whitens my teeth. Not like as much as if you use Crest whitening strips or something like that. Not as like drastic as that, but Crest white strips hurt my teeth. Do they hurt anyone else's teeth? Toothbrush is by Macleans. Just a random green one. I've got a hand cream. This is Jurlique Jasmine hand cream. I always wear hand cream. I try to remember to apply it after I wash my hands every time because otherwise my cuticles just get so messed up and like dry and they peel and it's really bad. I just wish I was taught to apply like hand cream all the time. Anyway, in here is a bunch of little skincare samples. I still use Dr. Spiller. And I've been collecting these awesome little sample size ones for when I travel. So it's a really good idea if you can use sample sized products for when you travel. I packed a couple little skin tonics, which is my toner by Dr. Spiller. And then I've got some cleansing milks. I use the cucumber cleansing milk. And then I've got one of the peeling creams, which is my exfoliant. And I've got the night cream and some day creams. And that is one of my main tips for traveling. I've got a lip balm. It's the Carmex Lipbalm. I wear lip balm all the time because my lips get kind of dry. These are cotton tips that I scabbed from my last hotel room. And that's, I think, it for my skincare, right? Oh, I had a pimple cream. Where did it go? I bought a Murad pimple cream, but I don't know where it is. Now, for hair tools, I got invited to Fashion Week from TresEmme, so they hooked me up with all these products. They're actually really awesome, guys. I love that chic, like messy, beachy kind of look, so this is like the perfect range for me. It's called the Perfectly Undone range. They've got a brushable hairspray, which is just a nice light hairspray that won't make your hair look too polished type thing. And then this is dry defining spray. It gives like definition to your waves and layers. So I don't really have much layering at all, but I've been using it in the lengths of my bob just to give my bob a little bit of texture. Way of creating sea foam, which is good because it's not as heavy as a mousse. So if I put the sea foam in right after I have a shower and then blow dry it, my hair just has a little bit of texture, but not as much as what a normal mousse gives. And then of course sea salt spray, which I actually use a lot. Let me put some in. Good stuff. The hair tools I bought the GHD Tri-Zone Curler. This is what I use to get kind of the bigger style waves and then also the smaller waves. And then this is a GHD Straightener as well, which is really good. And then my brush is by TresEmme, and I didn't pack a hairdryer because most hotels have them, and I'm at an Airbnb right now and they also have one. So as for brushes, I packed a bunch of brushes. I brought about 15 face brushes, so that's like 2 foundation brushes, contouring brushes, blush brushes, bronzers, powder brushes, stuff like that. Brought like 25 eye brushes. And I'm glad I did because I ended up doing like a bunch of different looks, especially at Fashion Week. And I'm glad I brought this many. Oh my god, I packed so much stuff. Okay, so this is my makeup bag. It's from More Cosmetics, really handy and holds a bunch of stuff. The top I've got my brush cleanser from Sephora, really handy travel size. Some lashes from Idel, I just picked these up from Ulta like yesterday. Love Ulta PS. Sponges, I've got some eyeshadow palettes, let's talk about these. This is a NARS palette which has awesome shades in it, and I brought the Urban Decay Naked Smoky palette, which is also really awesome, although I've used the NARS one the most. These are my blushes from Hourglass. I bloody love these blushes, especially the more pale ones. They just bring so much life to your face, so they're the ambient blushes. Highly recommend. And then these are my makeup store products. So the first one on the right there is the Contour Highlight Duo. It's awesome. And then these are cream to powder foundations, which I actually haven't even used at all on this trip, so a bit redundant bringing them. Bunch of lip products. For some reason I brought heaps of lip products and I've purchased some here. I've got some Giorgio Armani, I've got Hourglass, I've got some NYX that I just bought, Gerard Cosmetics, Studio 10, I've got some concealers there from Urban Decay, MAC, I've got a glitter eyeliner there, I've also got my primer from Hourglass. Then this is the Skindinavia Makeup Primer Spray, which I use as a primer or to wet my sponge, which you can see on the top there. Here's some MAC lipsticks. I'm pretty sure I just packed Whirl and then Cyber, like one of the darker ones. These are my NARS powders. I use these all the bloody time, but they break so bad, like they shatter. So terrible. They're the NARS Luminous Powders, and as you know, I use them all the time because it makes the most flawless finish and I don't sweat through it. These are just MAC pigments. Really useful. I've got Naked there, Vanilla, and then I can't remember what that rose gold one is, but I packed one that was like exactly the same color from Makeup Store, which is just infuriating, I know. And then Studio 10 Contour Highlight. I just love this little product. It's like the perfect, oh hello. It's like the perfect shade for contouring, and then it's like quite a subtle highlight, but that's quite pale as well. So it highlights in more of a colorway rather than like a shimmer way, if that makes sense. Brow pomades and eyeliners there, and then this is the MAC Give Me Sun. I've got my liquid lipsticks from Hourglass, haven't used them yet, haha. I've got Bobbi Brown powder for setting and a primer, and then that's my foundation from Stila. That's the Ofra palette. It's got like Makeup Geek eyeshadows in it and some MAC ones. A couple more things going into, but I can't go through everything, so that's it for makeup. Well everyone, that's it from me. I hope you enjoyed my what did I pack with me on holidays, and I'll see you very soon once I get back to Australia. Bye.